makes a big mistake, in a ball game like that, proves very costly. As his coach, how do you kind of handle that moving forward? How do you keep that guy kind of plugged in and help him move on?
See, I don't know which mistake you're referring to. I mean, well, it kind of depends the nature of it. I mean, if it's a chronic deal where a guy does the same thing over and over and over and over again, you probably ought to replace him. And then if it's a type of deal like, you're going to have young guys that are going to make mistakes, and then you try to work them along, and then, that type of thing, and then they're just not ready, I mean, and we find ourselves in that some. We have, we only have 2 guys that have 20 starts, so, we've got to put them in there, and there's some trial and error, and then there'll be a day that they're ready to play, and they'll do a good job. And then and we're trying to discover that day as soon as we possibly can. It kind of depends on the nature of the mistake, too. I mean, if it's some guy that's hustling, it's one thing. If it's a selfish mistake, it's another.
Andy?
Hey, Mike. The offensive line looked, in pass blocking, looked like it took a step forward against LSU. What kind of allowed it to have a pretty good performance there?
I didn't hear the last part, but I did think that we improved on O-line. I thought we did some good things. I thought we played physical against, I think they're leading the nation in sacks or whatever. Anyways, but I thought we were very physical up front. I thought we played together for the most part in the course of the day. And I did think we, it's all kind of relative, but I thought we had a good day on the O-line.
Riley?
Coach, you've had a couple losses in a row, but have you seen those noticeable improvements, especially from last year at this point? Can you gauge that early on in the season, just how much you've improved, especially with things like you talked about with the offensive line?
Well, right now we're at the stage where we're making quite a few plays. We make quite a bit of plays, and we, a stat that I think is nearly useless. Everybody acts like, the ultimate stat is time of possession. We might lead the nation in that, which I take no gratification out of that. So we are making plays. We are putting plays together, but, we got to do it in the context of drives. We've got to be finish drives, whether it's offense or defense. We've got to be able to finish drives.
John?
Mike, defensively, how have you kind of seen that unit kind of progress this year and going into the last game?
Some good things. Big plays haunt us. I think we've got to get better at safety. Whether we need to simplify something or what. I think our safeties can't miss some of the things they're missing. I also would like to see our front get home a little more, but I do think we do some good things on defense. It's got to be kind of an every play deal. Let's say we're really quite similar offensively and defensively. We put together some plays, and we make every game exciting, but the finishing the drives. I mean, if you get somebody backed up third and something, finish the drive. If you got the ball, finish the drive, that type of deal. And then, so we got to just be able to capitalize on that. And, occasionally we're the victim of some bad experiences, but the thing is we indulge those deals, it just gets in the way. We've got to unclutter all that and go.